There was a time when people believed wealth was not only earned through hard work, but invited through energy. Ancient Buddhist wisdom taught that financial struggle is not always caused by lack of talent or intelligence. Sometimes it comes from fear, stress, and the heavy energy of scarcity living inside the mind. Have you ever worked hard but still felt blocked financially? Have you ever wondered why some people naturally attract opportunities while others constantly feel stuck? What if the problem is not only what you do but the energy you carry while doing it? Today you will discover a forgotten ancient practice believed to attract financial luck, inner peace, and unexpected opportunities. Not magic, not instant riches, but a powerful shift in mindset and energy that can quietly transform your life from within. And by the end of this video, you may never think about money the same way again. Money stress affects more than your wallet. It affects your spirit. When a person constantly worries about money, their thoughts become fearful. Their body stays tense. Their mind focuses only on survival. Ancient Buddhist teachings explain that fear creates energetic blockage. A fearful mind struggles to notice opportunity. A desperate heart pushes abundance away without realizing it. This is why two people can work equally hard yet experience completely different results. One moves with calmness and trust. The other moves with fear and emotional exhaustion. The forgotten practice you are about to learn was designed to break this cycle and reconnect the mind with feelings of openness, gratitude, and possibility. So what is this forgotten practice? It is the sacred ritual of intentional gratitude combined with mindful giving. Thousands of years ago, Buddhist monks believed that abundance flows toward people who release fear, appreciate what they already have, and share energy without attachment. This does not mean giving away everything you own. It means breaking the emotional grip of scarcity. Because when someone believes they have nothing, they hold tightly to everything. But when someone begins sharing even small acts of kindness, the mind slowly shifts from fear to trust. And that shift changes everything. In Buddhist wisdom, giving is not only about money. Giving represents trust in life. Imagine holding water tightly in your hands. The harder you squeeze, the more water escapes. But when your hands remain open and relaxed, water can rest naturally inside them. The same happens with abundance. People, trapped in fear, often cling desperately to money opportunities and possessions, but internally they continue feeling poor because fear still controls them. Ancient teachers believed true abundance begins the moment a person stops living from panic and starts living from inner balance. That is why this practice was considered sacred. It was never about becoming rich overnight. It was about becoming emotionally aligned with peace, gratitude, and openness. Tonight, before sleeping, find a quiet space in your room. Turn off distractions. Sit comfortably and take a slow, deep breath. Then another, and another. Allow your shoulders to relax. Allow your thoughts to slow down. Now imagine all the stress you carry around money leaving your body little by little. Imagine the pressure dissolving. For a few moments, stop fighting life. Just breathe. Ancient monks believed silence reconnects people with wisdom hidden beneath fear. And sometimes the answers we desperately search for only appear when the mind becomes quiet enough to receive them. Now begin the first step of the practice. Think about 3 things you already have in your life. They do not need to be big. Maybe you have food today. Maybe someone cares about you. Maybe you survived difficult times you once thought would destroy you. Feel genuine gratitude for those things, not forced positivity, real appreciation. Because gratitude changes the emotional frequency of the mind. A grateful person notices opportunity differently. A grateful person carries calmer energy. And calm energy attracts better decisions, healthier actions, and clearer thinking. The second part of the ritual is simple. Tomorrow, give something small without expecting anything in return. It could be food, a kind word, help for someone struggling, even a sincere smile. The value is not in the size of the action. The value is in the energy behind it. When you give from peace instead of fear, your mind slowly stops believing in permanent lack. And according to ancient wisdom, that emotional shift creates space for abundance to enter naturally. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine yourself walking through a peaceful path surrounded by warm, golden light. With every step, the heavy feeling of financial fear becomes lighter. You no longer feel trapped. You no longer feel powerless. Now, imagine opportunities slowly appearing around you. New ideas, helpful people, unexpected chances. Feel yourself becoming calm, focused, and emotionally free. Because abundance often begins as an internal transformation before it becomes an external reality. Now repeat these words slowly in your mind. I release fear and welcome peace. I am open to new opportunities. I choose gratitude over scarcity. Abundance flows toward a calm and focused mind. I trust myself to create a better future. Feel the meaning behind every sentence. Do not repeat them mechanically. Let the words settle deeply into your heart. And if these affirmations resonate with you, comment below, I welcome abundance with peace. Modern psychology actually supports parts of this ancient wisdom. When people constantly focus on fear and scarcity, the brain becomes trapped in survival mode. Decision-making weakens, stress increases, creativity decreases, but gratitude and mindfulness help calm the nervous system. A calmer mind notices solutions more easily. A calmer person communicates better, thinks more clearly, and handles opportunities with greater confidence. This is why inner peace can indirectly improve outer circumstances. Not because of magic, but because your mindset influences your actions every single day. One of the biggest mistakes people make is expecting instant results. Ancient Buddhist teachings always emphasized patience. A seed does not become a tree overnight. And emotional transformation also takes time. The purpose of this practice is not to force wealth into your life immediately. The purpose is to slowly transform your relationship with fear, stress, and scarcity. And over time, that transformation changes how you move through the world. There is an old story about a poor monk who owned almost nothing. Yet every day he shared part of his meal with others. People asked him, why give when you already have so little? The monk smiled and replied, because fear grows when we hold too tightly. Years later, the monk became deeply respected. People trusted him, supported him, and opportunities naturally appeared around him, not because he chased wealth desperately, but because he carried peace instead of panic. And sometimes that inner peace becomes the greatest magnet of all. You do not need expensive tools for this practice. You do not need perfect conditions. You only need consistency. Every day, spend a few quiet moments in gratitude. Every week, perform one small act of giving. Every time fear appears, pause and breathe instead of panicking immediately. Little by little, your emotional energy begins changing. And when your inner world changes, your outer decisions often change too. If you have been struggling financially, if you feel tired, anxious, or uncertain about the future, remember this. Your current situation does not define your entire destiny. Life can change slowly. Opportunities can appear unexpectedly. But first, your mind must stop believing that struggle is permanent. The ancient practice you learned today is ultimately about reconnecting with trust, gratitude, and emotional balance, because abundance grows best inside a peaceful mind. Before this video ends, take one deep breath and repeat these words slowly. I release the energy of fear. I welcome peace into my life. I am grateful for what I have. I am open to growth, abundance, and opportunity. My future can become brighter one step at a time. Hold on to that feeling. And if this video brought you peace or inspiration, make sure to subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your journey toward abundance may begin with something very small. One peaceful thought, one grateful moment, one simple act of kindness. And sometimes that is exactly where transformation begins.